Hello and welcome everyone. You're watching Jal Daan, Building a Healthier India. Over the last few weeks through this series, we've been highlighting the issue of unsafe drinking water in India and the shortage of this precious resource. We've also been showcasing inspiring stories of organizations and individuals who've done creditable and exemplary work to make safe and healthy water accessible to all. Now, to bring a change, our campaign has joined hands with AquaGuard for the Jal Daan social initiative, which is aiming to encourage and inspire people to spread awareness about the need to guard against unsafe drinking water and also to encourage you, our viewers, to provide healthy water to those who need it the most. On the show today, potable drinking water is no more a scarcity at the hilly terrain of Chahuchiwadi near Mumbai. Story of a school where children have no longer any fear of waterborne diseases, and an inspiring story from Malad where a clean water pipeline is no longer a distant dream for the school children. And we begin today at the modest village of Chahuchiwadi, a sparsely populated area where the residents have to travel long distances to access water, which ends up not being potable for consumption. Now, the people of Chahuchiwadi, who previously struggled to cope with the persistent water crisis, have been handed relief finally, and health issues arising from contaminated water are a thing of the past now.
En route to Mathiran, Asia's tiniest hill station near Mumbai, is a quaint little village, Chahuchiwadi. Its clean, constricted streets offer expansive views of the Western Ghats and also juxtapose an issue that plagues rural and urban India: access to clean drinking water. With a population of just about 250 in this village where the primary occupation is farming, women would walk 5 kilometers a day to a river in the hope of accessing potable water and return with water that was often contaminated, leading to a wide range of health issues.
पहले तो ये चाहुचवाड़ी गांव के लिए पानी की बहुत दिक्कत थी। पानी के लिए ठाणे जिले में लोग 4-5 किलोमीटर के लिए जाते थे पानी ढूंढने के लिए, और रात को जाते थे तो दोपहर तक औरत और आदमी लोग 2 हंडा लेके आते थे। उसके बाद वो खाना पका के कुछ बच्चों को खिला के अपने काम के लिए खेत में या कुछ मजदूरी के लिए जाते थे।
Unaware of the hardships, Soni, a young girl, arrived in the village of Chahuchiwadi as a newlywed bride. It didn't take long for the contaminated water to take a toll on her health, making her suffer from constant headaches and stomach discomfort. Compounding this problem was the ordeal of collecting water from such long distances, all of which was silently affecting her domestic life and snatching away a healthy future. And Soni's is just one of the many stories from this village.
आधी करत की आम्हाला पाणी लांब जाया होता. सकाळी 5:00 उठायचा आणि लांब पाण्यावर जायचा. पाणी आम्हाला लांब पकाना तर सगळे बायाला भरता आम्हाला उशीर व्हायचा. मग आम्ही 1-2 वाजता घरी यायचं आणि तेव्हा घरी आला का स्वयंपाक करायचा. तेव्हा पोरांना खायला घालायचं आणि तेव्हा मग त्या आपण काही भांडी कुंडी घासायची आणि नंतर त्याचे मग नंतर रानामध्ये फाट्याला जायचा आणि तेव्हा मग पोरांचा या चालवायचा.
Infants and children exposed to such contaminated water on a daily basis are at high risk of losing the ability to absorb basic nutrition in their early years, apart from other serious health problems. Mothers in the village have long feared the health problems their young ones would face and the impact on their lives and future well-being.
आधी आम्हाला दुसऱ्या गावात पाणी आणायला लागायचं आणि सकाळी म्हणजे असं पहाटे 4-2 वाजता आम्हाला पाण्यावर जायला लागायचं. तर आम्ही 1-2 वाजेपर्यंत आम्ही दुपारच्या घरी यायचो. तेव्हा आम्हाला घरी येऊन स्वयंपाक करायचं, तेव्हा मुलाला द्यायचं.
The Rotary Club of Nariman Point identified the issue of clean drinking water and the problems being faced by the inhabitants of Chahuchiwadi. It collaborated with Eurekaphobes to set up a water filtration plant at the village, and things moved at a quick pace from then on.
We decided to help come forward and support this village. So with the help of our parent company Shapoorji Palanji, under their CSR initiative, we got around, we went to the village, we did the site survey, and then we actually put up another GI pipeline. And after the pipeline was laid, we identified a place where we could set up this community water plant.
Now, a fully functional water filtration and storage facility provided by Eurekaphobes has transformed life in this village. The plant functions twice a day, pumping clean drinking water to multiple water outlets that have been provided across the village for easy access to all.
आता आमची मुलांची परिस्थिती चांगली चालली. आता पोरांना शाळेवर पण डबा लवकर भेटतो. तेव्हा पाणी नव्हता भेटत. आमची मुलांचं हाल खाण्यापिण्याचं पाणी नाही लवकर टायमा भेटत. मुलांना काय लवकर टायमा काय द्या. आता आमची स्वच्छ पाण्याची झाली. आता फिल्टरचं पाणी पिऊन आता मुलांना चांगली वाटते.
The women folk of Chahuchiwadi are a happy lot now. Clean and regular supply of drinking water has eased many hardships that they would face on a daily basis, leaving them with ample time to spend with their families. And the overall health index of the village has improved substantially, leading to more productive outcomes.
आता आम्हाला तो घराच्या जवळ पाणी येतं म्हणजे आम्हाला थोडं आता बरं वाटतं. तेवढं लांब जायला नाही लागत. आता फिल्टर पण बसवलं आहे आमच्या गावात. आता मुलांचं पण चांगली सोय झाली.
With clean drinking water from the filtration plant throughout the year, this initiative has had a big impact on the lives of this small farming community of Chahuchiwadi, giving them good health and hopes for a better future.
But a great initiative to get accessible clean water to people who really need it. Up next, we're going to take you to Ashram Shala, which is en route to Karjat, where access to water was not the problem, but obtaining clean, safe and purified water was. After this quick break, we'll show you what's been done to fix that problem. Welcome back everyone, you're watching Jal Daan, Building a Healthier India. Our next story stems from the Anudanit Madhyamik Ashram Shala, which is near the village of Chahuchiwadi. Now, waterborne diseases plague the young students residing there. The methods which were used by the government-run school to purify the water were not sufficient to make it potable. The school required an advanced system of water purification. So take a look at how that problem was fixed.
The Mathiran-Karjat highway is home to Anudanit Madhyamik Ashram Shala, a school for tribal students between the ages of 5 to 15 years. It is located in the vicinity of the Chahuchiwadi Village. The school, where 500 students currently reside, was established 25 years ago and is run by the Madhuram Charitable Trust. The Ashram Shala here suffered from a lack of availability of clean drinking water, leading to ill health of its young residents. It receives water from Mathiran, which is not potable due to its contaminated nature. The school used to earlier boil the water in a bid to make it safe for drinking while incurring high costs. And the boiling of water was not enough to decontaminate it from chemicals, leaving tribal students plagued with a host of health problems. Rohit is a 13-year-old tribal student of the Ashram Shala. He talks about the adversities he and his fellow students had to face due to impure water.
मैं 8th स्टैंडर्ड में था तब मेरे साथ भी ऐसा हुआ था। मेरे पेट में दर्द था और इसीलिए मैं पढ़ाई में ध्यान नहीं देता था। मेरा दोस्त था, उसे भी इसी बीमारी हुई थी, उसके कारण उसे भी परीक्षा में अच्छे मार्क नहीं मिलते थे।
Impure water stunts the growth of children and adversely affects their immune system. Young Bhavna has a similar story to share. She too has been a victim of ill health due to unclean drinking water.
मेरे सर पे दर्द हो रहा था और मेरे पेट में भी दर्द हो रहा था। मैं क्लास में ध्यान नहीं देती थी और मेरा ध्यान कहाँ भी जाता था।
This is one of the many such government-run schools in India facing a similar problem. The lack of access to a regular supply of potable water is a matter of grave concern. A reliable water system is not only a basic human need, but is also crucial for the good health of India's youngest generation.
पाणी स्वच्छ मिळणं हे गरजेचं होतं। सध्या आमच्याकडे नेरळ शासनाकडनं जी नेरळमधून माथ्यांना जे पाणी पुरवठा होतो ती जी पाईपलाईन जाते त्या पाईपलाईनमधून आम्हाला इथं पाणी पुरवठा शासनाने केलेला आहे। परंतु ते जे पाणी आहे हे रॉ वॉटर आहे आणि ते रॉ वॉटर याच्या आधी आम्ही ते रॉ वॉटर आल्यानंतर ते उकळून देणं, गरम करणं अशा तऱ्हेने वेगवेगळ्या पद्धतीने त्या मुलांच्यापर्यंत आम्ही पोहोचवत होतो। आपले युरेका फोरेबस या कंपनीने आम्हाला एक फिल्टर प्लांट जो इथं बसवून दिला, त्याच्यामुळं ते पाणी सगळ्या मुलांना आम्ही त्या फिल्टरचं प्लांटमधलं पाणी जे येतं त्याचा आता सप्लाय होतो। गेल्या 3-4 महिन्यापूर्वी तर आता फिल्टर प्लांट आम्ही इथं तो बसवला आणि त्याचा प्रतिसाद इतका सुंदर मिळाला की वैद्यकीय खर्च जो आमचा मुलांचं म्हणजे पाण्यामुळं जे काही म्हणजे पोट दुखणं, सर्दी होणं, हे करणं, हे काही छोटे छोटे आजार होते ज्याच्यामुळं आम्हाला दिवसाला कमीत कमी 4-5 मुलांना रोज दवाखान्यात न्यायला लागत होतं, ती आज संख्या जवळजवळ कमी झाली।
Eureka Forbes initiative Jal Daan has changed this institution and the way it functions. The Rotary Club of India discovered the Ashram Shala and the persistent problem it was facing, and Eureka Forbes stepped in to offer a solution to the institution and its young students. First, it identified that the school was on the receiving end of Mathiran's polluted water. Then Eureka Forbes installed 2 large water purifiers powered by the school's solar panels, which supply the entire school with clean water for drinking. A water storage system separates drinking water from water to be utilized for other purposes.
We got the request through one of the Rotarian club who works very actively there, saying that the school needed, because they had noticed a pattern that during the rainy season a lot of children used to fall sick because of the waterborne diseases. So we went there and we surveyed the place, and we installed our water purification system, and now even for cooking and all they are taking water from this water purifier. And children, so now when the next rain will come, we'll actually come to know the impact of it.
पानी हमें शुद्ध मिलता है, उससे हमारा शरीर तंदुरुस्त रहता है और हमारा पढ़ाई में ध्यान रहता है, इसलिए हम पढ़ाई में आगे रहते हैं।
With the availability of fresh drinking water, which is free from impurities, the school has certainly been given a new lease of life. There is a rise in student interactions and performance in the classroom and outdoor activities. Further, the girl students of the Ashram Shala, who used to previously drop out of school due to ill health, now exhibit an increased zest for learning.
या युरेका फोरेबसच्या त्या फिल्टर प्लॅन्टमुळं आम्हाला आज अतिशय चांगलं पाणी त्यांच्या फिल्टर प्लॅन्टमध्ये मिळतं आहे आणि त्यांची जी गरज होती ती आत्ता भागलेली आहे आणि त्याच्यामुळं एक सुंदर काम, मुलांचं आरोग्य, आणखी एकंदरीत शाळेचा सुद्धा जो खर्च हा सुद्धा 50% आलेला आहे।
Access to water was not the problem at the Ashram Shala, but obtaining clean, safe and purified water was. With the help of the purifiers, the tribal students now lead healthier lives. This initiative has been a big step in assuring a better future to these deprived children.
With the installation of water purification systems, the students can now drink water without the fear of getting sick. Up next, we're getting you another heartening story, but this one is coming from a school in Malad. Keep watching. Welcome back. You're watching Jal Daan Building a Healthier India. Our next story comes from an impoverished school for slum children in Malad East Ward of Mumbai. The LP Jagdale Guruji Vidyalaya Day School had only one pipeline providing water to the entire school, which was not suitable for drinking. Their residences in the neighboring slum also received the same contaminated water. So for these students, it was the only water resource they had access to. They were in dire need for some respite, and how they got it is a story that will inspire you.
In the bylanes of Mumbai lies the LP Jagdale Guruji Vidyalaya, a Marathi medium school where 250 students from nearby slums come to study. This 2-decade-old school is for students from classes 5 to 10. The neighborhood just has a single pipeline for water running through it, which passes through the school as well. Being a slum area ridden with poverty, people make their own incisions to the single pipeline, making its water susceptible to contamination. The nearly putrid water is the only source of hydration for everyone in the slum, including the school kids. Srishti, a student, walks us through a regular day in her life.
पण आमच्या घरामध्ये व तिकडे शाळेमध्ये पाण्याचा खूप त्रास आहे. त्यामुळे पाणी म्हणजे खूप खराब तिकडे. पिण्यासाठी सुद्धा स्वच्छ नाही. त्यामुळे आम्हाला तिथे आई वडील शिकायला पाठवतात शाळेमध्ये. मग आम्ही जातो शिकायला. तर तिथलं पाणी एवढं घाण असायचं की पियाला आम्हाला त्रास व्हायचा.
Srishti's situation is shared by most of the students from her school. Since the same pipeline would supply water to their houses, they had become accustomed to it. However, at home, water could be boiled to purify it to a certain extent. The school, on the other hand, does not have a kitchen. Hence, there was no option of boiling the water either. Just 3 taps at the school's entrance provided with water to be used for all purposes, even though that water is just about feasible for washing hands. Anisha, a student, is one amongst the many who are suffering the repercussions of impure drinking water.
मुलींना 2 आणि मुलांना 2 बाथरूम होते आणि त्या बाथरूममध्ये पाणी सुद्धाही नव्हतं आणि म्हणून मग आम्हाला त्या बाथरूममध्ये जायचा त्रास व्हायचा आणि आम्हाला पिण्यासाठी पाणी ते ऑफिसच्या समोर होतं. ऑफिसच्या समोर ते पाणी होतं पिण्यासाठी. त्या पाण्याचा वास यायचा. ते पाणी एवढं शुद्ध नव्हतं. म्हणजे त्या पाण्यातून खूपच वास यायचा म्हणून ते पाणी पिऊसं वाटत नव्हतं.
इथे पूर्वी जोपर्यंत रोटरी क्लब, इनर व्हील क्लब यांच्याकडून मदत मिळत नव्हती तोपूर्वी परिस्थिती अतिशय भयानक होती. इथे टॉयलेट उपलब्ध नव्हते. फक्त पत्र्याचे शेड होते आणि ते पत्र्याचे शेडही गंजलेल्या स्वरूपात होते. कुठल्याही प्रकारे पाण्याची व्यवस्था नव्हती आणि मुलींसाठीची ती परिस्थिती तर अतिशय वाईट होती.
Initially, the Rotary Club of Mumbai started a project to build bathrooms in the school and planned to extend the pipeline to these bathrooms. However, on discovering the condition of the water, it was imperative to find a better solution, and that's when a new pipeline made of galvanized iron was installed. Next, Eureka Forbes stepped in with a solution to provide clean drinking water in the school. Water coolers were installed, and now they go about their school day in a much happier and healthier manner.
The school had the sanitation facility, but they didn't have the access to clean drinking water. So we wanted to ensure that the school has everything in holistic perspective, because if the child is having good sanitation but he's drinking water which is impure, how is the child going to be healthy? for a child to be healthy, he needs to have everything together. So we decided to come and install the water purification plants, and before that we also did a small exercise of giving them the AquaGuard on the go water bottles, which the children can fill, and even if the water is impure, because of the technology that we call as the nanotechnology, it removes at least 99.9% of bacteria, it kills.
आता शाळेमध्ये युरेका फोर्ब्सनी पाणी तर लावले, परत आमच्या रोटरी क्लबवाल्याने आमच्यासाठी म्हणजे आमची शाळा बंद होती, वरचे रूम्स ते आम्हाला म्हणजे नीट करून दिले, आम्हाला न्यू बाथरूम बांधून दिले नवीन, त्यामुळे आमच्या शाळेमध्ये खूप बदलाव आला.
Parents of the area are glad their children consume clean drinking water during their school day. In fact, the students now also carry big bottles to school to fill up with potable water that they can carry back home when their day ends. These simple yet powerful innovations have immensely increased the value of these students' lives.
We truly hope today's stories have been an inspiration and an eye-opener to all of you about the troubles that many people face and how efforts like these are bringing about a refreshing change in the lives of many, many people. You can also contribute as a viewer. You can also make a change. You can join the Jal Daan Campaign and take a pledge to donate 5 liters of clean drinking water to someone who needs it the most. The details of how you can do that are on your screen. Remember, every drop counts. Goodbye and keep the spirit alive.